Okay, this is my new trading strategy, and unfortunately my first trade was a loss because the Elder Force Index with a 2 EMA on it went down, which suggests that prices are going down. So then I start putting a stop loss, a stop entry, a long entry above each candle, above, and I put one above this, and maybe it was too close above. This thing triggered it and got me into the long run. And then my stop loss was down here below this candle, and so this candle stopped me out. So now I'm not sure whether I should try again. The thing's still going down. I think I will try again because the ADX is up. Wait, let me zoom out here. This is the weekly trend. Weekly trend is up. Daily trend is up. Daily trend's about to go down by the looks of it. But I can use this candle and the entry here and a stop loss here to try again and risk another 1%. Daily trend is coming to an end because it's strength. This is the trend strength is going down to 15%. The weekly trend, which is also up, is still up at 27, so that's good. So what I might do is enter a new trade here because we still have all the signal. This is the long signal. We just got to find the bottom basically. And I lost 1%. I'm going to try again. We're just going to go buy, and it's going to be a stop order, and it's going to be, let's just zoom in. It's going to be zoom. It's going to be above this line here, above that candle. Stop loss is going to be below that candle. Stop loss is going to be 1%. Done. And it's going to be good today. I guess we'll just go until tomorrow, until Saturday, 24 hours. So there we've got a buy order. So now if it goes up above that, we're expecting it to be a trend reversal. You can see here the force index went down and now it's going up, even though this candle hasn't finished yet. So we're just going to wait. We put in our, can we zoom in more to see how close our order is? That is just above it and just below it. So I think we're good. So the idea with this method is that as it's going down, the highs are lower high, lower high. Every candle is a lower high, except the one I traded. That one. So when it reverses, it should go, and a candle's going to touch that and say, yep, now we're in the reversal. So the daily's down, the weekly's up, and hopefully this will get us in. So I'm just going to do the same on all my orders. Let's have a look at, let's just go to our instrument list here. The other one that just started at the beginning. So here we can't do anything because both trend strengths are below 25%. This is how quick it is to filter out a bad trade. Trend is 30% weekly here and low on the daily, so that's good. This is Aussie Swiss. The trend is down. So we need an up arrow in order to go in. So we would go in there, and we would have got triggered on that candle and not stopped out. So that would be great, and then we'd be long right now. We'd be super happy. So, but we missed that entry. So now we're here. We're not going to go in. Okay. Next is Aussie Kiwi. Daily trend is up, weekly trend is down. That's the weekly trend that we care about most. Daily trend is super high at 40%. So here it was down low and then suddenly went zoop up. The weekly trend is low, and do we have we need to get a short entry. We need to get this thing to go, this thing to cross under, and it just crossed under there and then it crossed up again. So when it crosses up, it means we have to go short because we have to go against it. So nothing there. Next, this is crossed down, so that's an entry for longing. But the trouble is weekly trend is down and daily trend is up. So, and the trend strength is way down there. Why am I even looking for? I should check the trend strength first. Trend strength, daily's up, weekly's down. I'll just ignore it. I think weekly is the blue one. I don't know. That's the 1 week, yeah. Let's let's have a look at the settings. Higher time frame is blue. Yes, the weekly is the blue one. So weekly's up, so it's a good strong strength, trend strength. Both trends are up, so that's great. So we need that to cross down in order to go in. So we would have got in here, right there, look, but we missed out on it. So sad. So we need another one of those. Oh, we got to cross down. So we go, okay, so we can go in now. So that's up. This cross down is a buy signal. So let's just zoom in and do the same thing. We'll put a buy stop order in. Buy stop, and it's going to go up above that candle. Stop loss is below that candle, and risk is 1%. 1% of balance. I want 1% of equity, but anyway. Yeah, risk percent of balance. Okay. So let me just zoom in more so I can get this beautiful. Maybe put the risk down a little bit. That's good. Actually, the highlighting actually helps a lot. Cool. So that's it. So that buy, and then we're going to make it expire tomorrow. Good to date. Tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow, 124 hours. Okay. Done. So this one we're long on Euro. It's Euro US, of course. But we're waiting for. See that false when it went down. So now we're waiting for it to reverse. So we're going to go down, 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 and every day we're going to move our buy stop until it reverses. Okay. Next one. Both strength, trend strength is below 25. Trend strength is just above 25% for the weekly, so it could be worth investigating. Daily and weekly trends are up, but that was a go in signal, so it would have gone in. That would have got us in. Look, see. So the system works, except it didn't work that first time I traded it, because here that's the signal. Although here you didn't get a higher high. This might have triggered it. That is that high higher than that one. Maybe I should just put a little bit of leeway in there, and then that wouldn't have stopped it out, but then that would have stopped it out. But then you go in again with this one, and that will give you a high, an entry, and you'll be on your way up. But now it looks like it's flipped over and it's going to go down again, so we have to wait. Pound US, that's an up signal because this is a down, so that's a buy signal. But the trouble is both trends are too low. Trend strength is high. CAD CHIF, both trends are short, weekly and daily. We needed that one. We needed to get in there. This margin call stuff is not real. That's just like from this system, automated system, which doesn't handle trades properly. But on this one, yeah, we would have gone in because we want a short, so we would have gone in here. This would have triggered us in, and this would have stopped us out, so it would have been a mess anyway. So sad. But then we would try again here, and then get in here, and now we'd be happy, I guess. Okay, that's CAD shift. So we're waiting for, because both trends are down, trend strength is up. We're waiting for this thing to cross up like this, which it hasn't yet because it's crossed down, so we have to wait for it to cross up so that we can get a good short entry. And Euro Swiss, and trend strength is too low, just ignore it. Trend strength is good. What is this? Euro Kiwi, both trends are up. We need that thing to cross down, so we would have gone in here. That would have been a long entry, and then we would have got in like there. No, we would have put in entry here, we would have got in there, and we would not have been stopped out, so that's great. And it would be going up, so we would have got a good entry there. That's a Euro Kiwi, but now that thing's gone and we're on the wrong way, so we can't do anything. New Zealand CAD. New Zealand CHIF. So both trends are down. Trend strength is 40, so that's good. The weekly, the daily doesn't matter that much. And that's a down. We needed that up to get in, so it would have got in there. But now it's too late. platinum. Trend strength is up high. Weekly's up and daily's down. So we want a long entry. So we want this thing to go down. So we're in a long entry right now because all the force indexes down, 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 down. I already lost $50 on this. But the weekly's up. Because if you look at the past, see what happened is crazy prices, crazy up. This was the crazy up here. It went up a lot, shoom, and then had a sell-off. And now it's just sitting there, kind of range bound. So my current system, I already bought it and then freaked out and sold it because it went down, down, down. I lost myself $50. My current system says you're in a buying stage right now. You're waiting for the bottom. And also you notice these divergences. They're like, what? How is it divergent? It's like this is going down whereas this is going up. So that's a short. That's a strong sell signal. I'll come back to platinum. I don't know my system well enough to buy it or not. And this is trend strength is good. Weekly's up, daily's up, but we needed that. We need to get in here, beep, and we didn't. Okay, so we need to wait for another one of those red signals to get in. Okay, trend strength is too low. Down here, look. Trend strength too low. Trend strength too low. Trend strength just on the edge. Is there a good entry? That's the long entry. But both trended daily, weekly's down, daily's up. It's nothing. It's all too mixed signal. Trend strength is too low. Trend strength is good, 31. Weekly's up, daily's down. This is another one. It's going to be a breakout, I think. We've already got a buy stop in there. This one I used the system, but I was too freaked out by all the stuff, so I put my buy stop really high up here. And my stop loss really low down there, which is on that based on that candle. So I guess we just leave it there. It expires tomorrow and it expires on Sunday. This one, pound kiwi, is trend strength is up. Daily trend is up. Weekly trend is up. That was the entry there. Look, see, we would have gone in. We would have got in. Let's just pretend it's happening. Oh, we got an entry, so we put a buy stop here and a stop loss there. Next candle, buy stop moves to there, stop loss moves to there. Next candle, buy stop moves to there, stop loss moves to there. Next candle, our buy stop got triggered and the stop loss got triggered, so we died. So I'm definitely going to have to leave a little more space for the buy stop. Maybe I should just manually enter with the buy stop. But then, if we didn't get stopped out, we would be happy as we got da 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 da. And we'd be in a happy, profitable trade right now. Okay, weekly trend is too slow. Trend strength is 40, so that's good. And here's a short entry. So this, a long entry. So weekly is down, daily's up. The entry signals are, because of weekly is the one that matters, is to go short. But how's it been? It's been down, 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 and now suddenly daily's up because the trend strength is not that great. The daily trend strength is rubbish. The weekly trend strength is okay. It's just losing. It seems like it's losing momentum. I don't think we should go in. Next one. And British pound trend strength is too low. Weekly trend strength is too low. Weekly trend strength is strong. Weekly's up, daily's up. So now we need that thing. We need that entry to go in here. Maybe we should just say, oh, see, that would have got us in there actually, and then stopped us out, which is pretty bad, because we would have gone in there, fine, and then if that closes, we would have set it to break even, so we would have been okay, and then we'd be break even down. It's okay. That would have got us in, I think. No, look, it would have stopped us out as well. We needed safer stop losses. We could have gone in there, but that's too late. Okay. Just looking at the new system, that's all. And now we've got 2 week strong trend strength. As a good trend strength. Dailies up and hourlies up, but we needed to get in. So if we would have ignored the daily, let's just pretend that's happening right now. I think I can go right. So there's an entry which would have got us in and then stopped out of break even. So there's an entry, and then we go next candle. So we put, can we zoom in? So we put a stop entry. There's the entry. We put a stop entry there and there. Then we move the stop entry and stop loss there. Then to move the stop entry there and the stop loss down there. Then we move the stop entry here and the stop loss down there. And it hasn't gone above it yet. Stop entry, stop loss. Would that have entered? Let's pretend it didn't. Stop entry, stop loss has grown. That's entered us, and we're long. And it's broken above, so we would maybe set it to break even, and then we're good. So it would have been a good entry, and we would have got stopped out of break even. So sad. And then I mean, we could just keep on going in. Stop loss high, stop loss high. Would have got in there and stop lossed us out. So we need to put the stop loss like the low the last week. I think we're going to change our system to be the low of the last 7 days as the stop loss, and then we would have been in. I mean, if we got in here, got in there, would have been stopped out and break even still. I think maybe because the daily trend strength is so low, and then finally the daily trend strength is coming up. See, now it's good to get in. So we just got to wait a bit more until we get the cross below. Bitcoin already in. So let's set our, we've got a stop loss set to the last 7 days. So that's good. On the instructions it says to set it to the lower of the last 2 candles. Okay, Ethereum trend strength is up, daily's up, weekly's up, so we want to go in long, but we have not had a cross below 0. But it is really close to that daily trend. The cross below 0 would show that the bulls have run out of power. Right now their power has decreased, but that's all they're doing. Okay. And Litecoin, weekly's too low, daily's dropping. Weekly's increasing, daily's dropping. It's just on the edge, so we're in on this. Bitcoin Cash has dropped below. So same thing. We've got a good entry here. We should be using. Oh, we're already entered. Oh, we must have entered in that candle. We already entered in that candle. Price is low, but because we put a buy entry here, that candle triggered it. It did not trigger my stop loss. That's good. And now we're in, and we're waiting for them to come up. So that's gonna, yeah, hopefully it'll come up soon. Okay, and hopefully we get the bottom. Nasdaq. Wait, and just let me double check again. Daily's up. and weekly's up. Daily trend is dropping, but weekly trend is increasing. So hopefully we'll be good. Nasdaq. Okay, so daily and weekly are up. Trend strength is too low. I added this indicator based on just my general flat feelings. Let's have a look here. So here the trend's really low, like 20. I'm just doing a historical analysis now. So here we get an entry. So we put our stop loss here. Next candle we get triggered. Now we're in. Now we're low. Now we're still low. We haven't been able to set break even, and stop loss is going to be here, so I haven't got stopped out, so that's good. We haven't got our entries up here, so we haven't got closed above our entry yet either. Now we're break even. We closed above our entry. We're set to break even. So we're good, and it just keeps on going up. So maybe trend strength doesn't matter as long as it's heading up. So we would have gotten in there, and after some scares, that looks like it's stopped down actually. I'm just looking at that horizontal line there. Oh, we got in there. We would have got stopped down, and then we go up, 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 up. Excuse me. And then here's another entry. So you go in here and you set your stop loss. So it would have closed us up above our hang, and then sell down, pretty break even, and then here maybe we'll go back in again, and now we're out again. So maybe the trend strength is important, so we're just going to ignore it. Sorry Nasdaq, no trading for you, no trading for S&P, no trading for US, no trading for any of the indices, because they're all look, Hong Kong's good. So Hong Kong, we've put our buy stop and stop loss there. Now we've got to move the stop loss down to here. Let's keep it at 1%. And we've got to move the buy stop down to there, which is the last candle. And keep that at 1%. So we're trying to enter here. We've got a 27% strength on the weekly, which is a good trend up. Weekly's up, right? Yeah, weekly's up and daily's up. So we've got our entry here. So now we just wait, and this candle is our entry and our stop loss. So now we wait for it to go above it and check us in. Has it been above it? No. It's just mucking around. And go for it, and if not, then we don't go for it. And risk is 1%, so we're good. And now go to UK. So trend strength is too low, so just ignore it. Trend strength too low. Trend strength too low. The weekly is too low. The daily is high. Let's see then. Maybe we do want to get in on that daily trend, but then there's no actual entry, so just ignore it. Okay, China. Weekly's low. So we just. I mean, maybe we do want to get in on the. If it's just a daily's high, maybe we do want to get in. So that would have been a good entry there. That would have got us in. Zip and be up, happy, even though the weekly's down. So maybe we want to keep look on the daily more than the weekly. Trend strength is down on both. Japan. Daily trend strength is up, so that's good. But we haven't got an entry signal. So here's our entry signal. That thing there. And we would have got in there and we would be happy right now. So I think we'll just ignore the weekly trend strength and just go for the daily trend strength. France, we are short, weekly short, daily short, but the trend strength is pretty rubbish. Netherlands, daily trend strength is dropping I won't even bother. Weekly's up, daily's down, mixed signals, just forget it. Singapore, both trend strengths are good. Both trends are in the same direction. So we would have got in there and we'd be happy right now. But we need for another pullback to happen before we can get in. See, there was a pullback there, but it would have stopped us out. And I would have gone in there and then probably stopped out break even, I guess. Okay. Keep going, me. Spain. So daily trend strength is good, but there's no entry. The entry was there when the trend strength was too low. Maybe we need to ignore trend strengths, because that would have been, let's just see, was that a real entry? But here daily was down and weekly was up. There was no, that would have been a good entry. And trend strength was down on both, but it would have been good. Switzerland, weekly is on the edge, daily is just down, and both trends are down, but now daily's turned up. Too much mixed signals. China, we're already in it, we're on to buy, so the weekly's up, daily's down. So that buy stop is from this candle, and now we're supposed to move it to that candle. But if you'll see, I'll change that to, and then be 1% risk. So now the buy stop needs to be above that candle. Maybe we should use the higher of the last two candles so we can just move it up, move it to there. Yeah, so we're just moving it and keep the risk at 1%. Confirm. So why are we buying this? Because that's a short reversal sign that the bulls ran out of strength. The weekly trend of strength is strong. The daily's weak, and the daily's down, so we don't really care about it. We're waiting for that weekly to go back up again. So I guess we just wait. Cool. I guess it's a good deal, even though daily's down. Let me just get rid of that trend line. It seems very flat though, honestly, because if you look back here, boom, volume was high, everything was high. Okay, and now everything's flat, and that's the last of my trades. And thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.